Hey y'all, in my last video and also my last podcast episode, I had talked about a study that where people were asked nicely not to eat some cookies or asked not so nicely to eat some cookies. I'll link both of these below. And someone in the comments was like, "Hey, could you provide the links to could you provide like links to the study?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. I read it in The Power of Habit and I can find that link like no problem." So, funny story is that I had taken two things that I read and mixed them into one and actually gave out the wrong information, unfortunately, about this study. And so I wanted to use this video to correct it and talk a little bit about identity as well. What the study actually was that people that had self identified as lucky and people who had self identified as unlucky in life overall were brought in and were asked to do this newspaper counting. So they were all given a newspaper. There was like 43 images, I think, in this paper, and they were asked to count them. And as soon as they were done, they could stop and tell the researcher they were done. The people who self identified as lucky, like it took them like a few seconds and they figured this out. The people who self identified as unlucky, it took them like close to 8 minutes, I believe is what the study said. And what they ended up finding was that the people who were lucky were able to recognize the luck that was in front of them. But here's the thing, the same luck was available to everybody in the study. On the first page of this newspaper, in pretty big block letters, was a sentence that said, "Stop reading. There's 42 images in this newspaper," 43, whatever it was. And there was a second one too that said, "If stop now, if you tell the researcher that you saw this sentence, you can earn $200." And the lucky people found this and saw this stuff quickly and were able to say, "Oh, no, here's my luck. Here's the thing that did great for me. Here's the way that I'm able to identify as lucky. And so I have this lucky experience available to me." The folks that self identified as unlucky didn't even see it. So that is just showing that like self prophecy is true. Like if you continue to tell yourself, "I'm so unlucky," these things that are available to you, you're not even able to see. If you feel unloved or undesired, or you feel like you are ignored and ghosted, you're not even going to be able to recognize the times where you're being shown love and you're being reached out to and you have somebody amazing in your life. That's why I think, a lot of teachers go back to teaching self-love. The problem is, in my opinion, is it's become so ridiculously gimmicky that it's hard to really know what the truth is in it and how to like really figure out how to do self-love. And so the message itself has kind of been lost. But if you start to frame your identity as someone who is lucky or is loved or is desired or beautiful or smart or creative or whatever, your brain literally starts to seek out those experiences for you. It starts to make sure that you notice them more. And this is just your subconscious. So to me, these opportunities are available to everyone. When people say you truly are in charge of your life, you can have the life that you want. It's actually available to you. You just have to have the identity and the self confidence and the self concept and the way that you view yourself to be able to see those opportunities that are right in front of you.